Hi, I'm Ian with CHS TV. Here are your announcements for today. The Drama Club will hold their first meeting via Google Meet on Monday, March 1st at 7 p.m. to share information about the Spring 2021 season. Students interested in performing should join the Google Classroom with the code VME7ZPI to access the meeting link. Email Mrs. Schweitzer at schweitzerm@cinnaminson.com with any questions. There has to be a better way. Do you like to make, create, and innovate? Then sign up for this year's Virtual Invention Convention for a chance at winning a scholarship amount provided by Lockheed Martin. An informational session will be held on March 2nd at 7 p.m. The Invention Convention is for everyone, so encourage your friends and siblings to get involved too. NHS induction will be held virtually on Tuesday, March 9th at 7:30 p.m. Please join us in celebrating both new and current members of our chapter. The presentation link will be sent to NHS students' emails and posted on the CHS social media on the day of induction. Any questions can be sent to either Ms. Gartland or Mrs. Laskowski. See you there! The class of 2022 still needs you. Looking for a magnet for your car, refrigerator, or cabinet? Or have you simply just forgotten the first letter of Cinnaminson? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then show your pirate pride by purchasing a special Cinnaminson C magnet. Purchase price is $10. Checks payable to Cinnaminson High School may be mailed to the school. Contact Mrs. Schweitzer or Mrs. Mulville for more information. The Buccaneer Yearbook is still for sale for $95 through the school website only. Please click the link under the News and Announcements section entitled Buy Your 2021 Buccaneer Yearbook here on the high school website. The class of 2022, in conjunction with Abruzzi and Giuntas, will be selling Strombolis for the opening weekend of the NCAA basketball tournament. You can find the Google order form on CHS social media, and orders are due on March 12th for a March 18th delivery. 3 delicious varieties are available. Contactless pickup for your orders will be on Friday, March 19th from 3 to 6 p.m. in front of the main entrance of the high school. The CHS Math League did an awesome job on Tuesday, February 16th in the Burlington County match. They tied for first in overall points against Morristown. Individual leaders include Grace Kohler, Vivian Zhang, Danielle Lindsley, Michael York, and Jimmy Asbury, with some clutch points from Emma Schreier, Nick Olson, Lun Zhang, Andrew Mosey, and Mitchell DeLesio. They are tied with Cherokee for third overall and have one more match remaining on March 2nd. Congratulations to all. Go Mathletes. I wonder if they're using those pencils with the times tables on them. Attention seniors, your graduation form and fee are due to Mr. Prokopka or Mrs. Leitz no later than today. The form can be found on the CHS website under graduation information. Click on the second link provided. Thank you to those who have turned theirs in already. And now to Mr. Gorman with the principal's message for this week.
Good morning, Pirates. I would like to start this week by once again thanking each of you for your participation in our equity training each Wednesday. The conversations we have been having at the staff level have been absolutely outstanding, and I am so proud of the efforts each of you have made to further develop your understanding about the concept of race and the danger of the single story. Following our training this month, we will be adding opportunities for students who would like to participate in this conversation even more directly. Please stay tuned to future announcements where we will discuss opportunities for you to get involved. This week has been a wonderful return to warm weather and fresh air. Please remember that we still must maintain a shared commitment to keeping each other safe. Make sure that you are monitoring yourself for symptoms and answer the screening questions honestly. If you are not feeling well in the morning, make sure to stay home and communicate with the school nurse your symptoms so we may assist you. If you have traveled recently or have plans to travel in the near future, please make us aware so we can ensure that you will have what you need to work remotely. Make every effort to maintain social distancing not only at school, but also in your social circles. I know this year has had challenges and we all long to put them behind us. However, it is vital that each of us do our part to help ensure a safe and healthy school community. I also know that many of you are anxiously awaiting announcements about the variety of events that occur at the end of the year. Rest assured, those conversations are happening, and we will have formal announcements updating you on our plans very soon. Enjoy the rest of the broadcast, and as always, have a wonderful day.
Each week we asked the staff a different question. This week we asked, what's your favorite breakfast cereal? Let's see what they had to say.
I want to say Cheerios, but I would be lying. It's Lucky Charms because of all the marshmallows.
Cheerios, but the plain Cheerios. I eat Cheerios with milk and Honey Nut Cheerios without milk. I only eat 2 other cereals.
Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, Honey Nut Cheerios.
My favorite though. Let's go with honeycomb.
I don't eat cereal because I don't drink milk. So I guess I could eat something like Cheerios, but I'd rather just not eat cereal.
I don't eat breakfast cereal. I will, on occasion this summer, we went through a phase of ordering those Magic Spoons, which are like this 0 carb, 0 anything, like pixie dust cereal, and we enjoyed them for a little while, but I'm not a cereal person. I'm a peanut butter on toast person.
All of my favorite breakfast cereals I can't eat anymore. Not to sound too much information, they have high iron content, and that's bad for a blood disorder that I have. So everything I used to love, I can't eat anymore. So now I eat a lot of what I used to love was just old school, like Frosted Flakes and Raisin Bran. But anything that's fortified with iron, I can't have. So I have simple like oats, nuts, and twigs now. Anything that's a basic, boring granola-like cereal. So.
Gotta have my Pops.
Special K.
These days, probably Kashi.
It's called Kashi cereal. I eat it every single day. I usually don't eat it in the morning though, I eat it at night. But yeah, I eat that stuff every single day. Peanut butter, chocolate, you name it, they got it all.
Mr. Teasdale got me into peanut butter kashi. Love peanut butter kashi.
Raisin Bran.
My favorite breakfast cereal is granola, of course.
Cookie Crisp.
I don't eat a lot of cereal, but Chex.
I am a big fan of peanut butter Chex.
Peanut butter Captain Crunch. I think that takes it.
Probably Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
I love Frosted Flakes, although it's a toss-up. I also enjoy Raisin Bran. I've always enjoyed Frosted Flakes and Raisin Bran, so they're my 2 go-to.
Life cereal.
My favorite breakfast cereal, in my age, I'm not able to have it as much anymore, but I'll do, I like Cinnamon Life. I think it's just like, I'm in the rare breed where I like when the cereal gets a little mushy, and Cinnamon Life just has that nice texture.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think, is the one I go to the most.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
CTC, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I actually told my first year teaching, told my students that was my favorite. And a girl brought me a huge family-sized box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so I tweeted it and they retweeted me. So they're awesome.
Those were some pretty good responses. Personally, my favorite is Captain Crunch. And if my mouth isn't bleeding at the end of breakfast, then something's gone wrong.
Welcome to the Cultural Corner Alumni Interview. Dr. Hazel's passion is purpose and practice, and she is busy. Still, the CHS class of 1976 graduate found time to transcribe her responses to Miss K's questions. Thankfully, CHS senior Lola Mustafa joined us in studio to introduce us to Dr. Hazel and put her voice to the doctor's written word. Enjoy the segment, and for links to Cultural Corner's featured alumni and more, scan the QR code on the screen.
CHS Class of 76 graduate, Dr. Rhonda Hazel, began her living legacy of volunteerism the same year she entered high school. Dr. Hazel joined the faculty of LaSalle University 17 years ago and is their current coordinator for anatomy and physiology. A philanthropist at heart, Dr. Hazel brings her medical knowledge and service-minded heart to Haiti on medical mission trips, going 3 or 4 times each year to provide medical care to the children of the LaSalle School and to the community at large in the Tiberi region of Port-au-Prince. Respected for her ability to marry concepts of science and religion, Dr. Hazel was recently invited to lecture at Oxford University. Dr. Hazel says she is able to juggle all of her humanitarian and volunteer work, including tutoring inner city youth, because it all just flows and involves something important to her, serving others. Let's take a closer look at CHS Class of 1976 graduate, Dr. Rhonda Hazel. One of the most impactful things that occurred to me when I was a student at Cinnaminson High School was my volunteerism. I was a volunteer at the Rancocas Valley Hospital in Willingboro from my freshman year through my senior year of high school. I learned many things there which led me into the field of medicine. It was an immeasurable and valuable experience that resonates with me to this day. I pull my strength from my mother, who is my solid rock and who truly showed by her daily actions that strength comes from within. I also pull my strength from my religious faith in God. I think on some occasions throughout my undergraduate and graduate school careers, when I felt overwhelmed, I questioned my ability to succeed. Each time that occurred, I pulled on that inner strength from within and successfully crossed the finish line. It is normal to occasionally question ourselves, but it's nice to look into our own eyes and remember that if God takes you there, He will walk you through the tough times. One of my favorite songs during those difficult times is "I'm So Glad That Trouble Don't Last Always." My advice to CHS students is to hold on to perseverance and press forward because the light is closer than you think. Believe in yourselves always and don't let anybody take that away.
What it be, what it do, Pirates? I'm Nick McGovern here with the joke of the week. This week's joke is, what kind of exercise do lazy people do? Diddly squats! If you have a joke that you think is worthy of being on the show, email us at cinnaminsontv@gmail.com.
What up, Pirates? I'm Sonny. As we part ways with the NFL season, we're going to start to take a look at some of the NHL games that are going on. This past weekend were the NHL games outside. We're going to be taking a look at the Las Vegas vs. Colorado game.
Starting in the Avalanche zone, the Avalanche take it down into the Knights zone, pass it across the ice, shoots and scores. 1-0 Avalanche.
Many hours later.
And Golden Knights have it in their zone. Shoots from the point, redirected off the goalie, and shot back into the net. Golden Knights goal. Alright, we have the Avalanche. McKinnon taking it up the ice. Into the zone. Shot by Nathan McKinnon and scores. What a snapshot. Puck's passed down to the point. Slap shot. One-timer. Goal. Avalanche. What a shot. Alright, the Knights are going to gain possession in the Avalanche zone. Pass down towards the net. Defender coming in on him, spins around him, puts it top right off the backhand. What a goal. Let's take one more look at that. Defender coming in, spins around him, backhand, top right, right over his shoulder.
Of course, with the consequences of playing hockey outside, the ice would begin to melt. Shortly after that first goal, that happened. Players were slipping all over the place and it was absolute chaos. So they paused the game and resumed it at night when the ice refroze. But that's all I got for you today, Pirates. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
What's up, Pirates? Luke Perkins here with this week's Entertainment Minute. For this week, let's talk some movies. The new Tom and Jerry movie has just hit theaters today, as it has been hyped up for the past few months. The movie combines animation and real life, which isn't anything crazy considering Space Jam did it first and did it better. Also, of all things to make a movie out of, Tom and Jerry, especially now, like, what is it with movie companies trying to bring back older shows that should just stay in the past? They should turn some different, awesome, original things into a movie. Speaking of turning original, awesome things into movies, Captain Crunchrat. While not related to New York's beloved Pizza Rat, the story of Captain Crunch Rat takes place almost 4 years ago, when a family finds a rat near their home with Captain Crunch in its mouth. This may be a long time ago, but it's definitely relevant to talk about, as this raises a lot of questions, such as, how did it get that Captain Crunch? Why is it in its mouth? And, of all cereals, why go for Captain Crunch? It's a mystery. If I was the rat, I personally would have gone for some Frosted Flakes. Well, that's all the entertainment I got for you this week, so see you next week, Pirates.
That's all for this week. If you have any comments or questions or ideas for something you would like to see on CHS TV, please reach out to us at cinnamonsintv@gmail.com. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. See you next week, Pirates!